Where he go?
All right, y'all, here we go.
Where he at?
Right here. Let me see. 1 second. All right, y'all, we'd like to welcome everybody to B's P, Polygamy, Polynomics with B's P. We have another guest that's going to be coming on. My man, P Money, I don't know what happened to him, but, you know, we try to text him real quick. But today's topic, just so y'all know, is we're having two discussions today. One discussion is going to be on a woman who's in a monogamous relationship with a man, and she's not with her man having another woman. And then the other one is just a woman completely, totally being against sharing. So I'm gonna let the sisters introduce themselves while I get my partner to come online. So y'all ladies, I'll take it over and introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Dina Slay. I'm from Coffee and Cupcakes, and I'm glad to be here with you guys.
Nice to have you, Dina.
Hi, sweetie.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi.
I am Melanin Legacy on Instagram. Looking forward to the conversation. If you want more poly talk, you can follow me at Talk to Me Poly.
Okay.
All right, everybody. And I am Shanice on Instagram. You can find me on there as _ the girl next door. I am one of your co-hosts, and I just so happen to be the wife of Mr. V's P. Well, one of his wives. So, yeah,
Okay.
be here.
Okay, and my other partner, he look like he's on. I don't somebody call him on there real quick.
No.
Yeah, we don't see your picture though, P.
Where my picture at?
I mean, we don't see you. You got to turn your camera on, partner.
It is. I mean,
got it the other way?
Nope.
Yeah, you
Start.
All right, let me see.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, so listen, today's topic, man, this is a good one, y'all know. We appreciate everybody that's been following us thus far. The response has been great. We definitely want to thank everybody that has been chiming in and leaving their opinions and their comments and their thoughts and things of that nature. We definitely respect all opinions, whether you agree with polygamy or polygyny, or you don't agree. The respect is still there. You dig what I'm saying? So anytime that you want to call in, or you want to be a guest on the show, you're more than welcome. You know what I mean? To come on and express yourself, because the ultimate goal is to bring an understanding to the Black family, the Black relations. That's the ultimate goal, not to cause any more strife or contention in relationships, but to see how can we bring this thing to the forefront, because there's a lot of miscommunication and misunderstandings in relationships that causes the breakdown. And there's definitely a lack of communication between male and female when it comes down to relationships, how men view relationships opposed to how women view a relationship. So Pete, let me ask you a question, brother. In a relationship, give them a little background of yourself and also your longest relationship. What was your longest relationship?
I was in a 10-year relationship with last 2 kids' mother. No, that's just recently ended, like almost 2 years now. It was rough.
How long has it been since you've been out of it?
Almost 2 years.
So what was the cause of you and her parting ways? If you're not to get too specific, but just so it's relatable to why people be in relationships so long, 10 years, and then end up breaking up.
I mean, you know, sometimes a lady might have to find herself. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you can think you're doing everything right, and then it's just, for some people, it's nothing right. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can do right. You know what I'm saying? Then they have to realize when you're gone that you might have been the one You know, sometimes somebody have to bump their head and run into a brick wall. You know, some of these ladies out here is just, you know what I'm saying, you just can't be with, man. They have to be by themselves, man. You know, they realize and then try to fix themselves. Then some of them never fix themselves, you know. So we was in a situation where I ain't get caught with cheating, nothing. My phone didn't ring, took care of my kids, did everything, you know. Still didn't work, you know. Some people just probably meant to be by themselves, man, you know. That's how I looked at the situation. I viewed it. I know I ain't did nothing significant, you know what I'm saying, to end it, you know. Because there's a lot of things the guys that get off and do, you know what I'm saying, that you don't do half of, and they be with their girl forever, you know what I'm saying. So I viewed it as that. When somebody asks me to leave, I leave.
So you saying infidelity wasn't an issue in the relationship?
I mean, financial, nothing. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was because I don't really know how to view it, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was just there. She probably just tired of playing the house. I ain't never asked to marry the lady, you know what I'm saying? You know. But I could marry the lady that was mean as fuck all the time before we got married. You know? It ain't like it's gonna switch up when you finally try to tie the knot with somebody. So I was like, why not? You know, I did. It seemed like I did most of the changing in a relationship. And, you know, people stayed the same. Like she stayed the same.
So let me ask you this: you being so, are you a one woman's man?
You know, people be, you know, it's funny you said that. I met this young lady, you know, and I had a conversation about you. We were just talking about, I said, one of my best guys wanted me to come on his show today and talk about this. She said, are you into that? First thing she asked me, I said, I mean, this is my man life. You know what I'm saying, I agree with what he agreed. I said, that's his life. Well, are you into it? I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know. It'd be foolish to think a man's gonna like just one lady, you know. But a lot of ladies don't really realize that, and you know, that I don't really think we is built to have just one lady, man. To be honest with you, you know.
So when you say so, you know, I want to. Well, I can't. You know, you a G, so you know what it is. I'm about to say I want to mess your run up with her. So you just starting. You just starting off. But I'm saying, do you put that on the table when you meet a woman up front that you're gonna as you get to know her, there's a great possibility you may get to know someone else in the process of you getting to know her?
No, I never put it on the table. You know what I'm saying? Because when I meet a lady, they don't want me. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just never did. You know, sometimes one too many for me. You know, I said, I've been the type of guy that never had too many girlfriends in my life. So I was like, I can't really see myself with anybody for a long period unless I just meet that one. You know what I'm saying? I just like to be by myself, really. You know, we can have fun.
What if you change your mind? Now you're gonna have to try to persuade her into what you like because you haven't mentioned it.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying I don't know if I ever you know what I'm saying. It's good for I respect my guy B's life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying me personally, at this point, I don't even want one. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Now when you say that, you're saying it from the standpoint you don't want one far as a relationship, but you're gonna always deal with a woman.
Oh yeah, of course. It's gonna be
so what I'm asking is, even if you don't make it into a full like a committed relationship, do you let them know off the rip that even because you know a woman gonna get involved fast, especially if she like you, brother, you well kept, you keep yourself together, got things going on. So when she gets, do you put the barrier up front to let her know, don't get too deeply emotionally involved with me because I'm gonna talk to another woman if I choose to?
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? It varies with the caliber of the woman that you might speak to. Because she told me off the rip, like, I ain't into none of that. And then you might like her. You don't really want to detour her away from that. You know what I'm saying? The possibility that it might be too. You know what I'm saying?
So you being selfish a little bit. You like, I want to keep this, so I'm gonna just keep this information to myself.
Yeah, I ain't gonna expose the real me just yet.
I really never ever thought about having like two women in the household at one time. I mean, just me personally. You know, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just I never.
No, wait. Not to cut you. No, listen. Don't forget about me and what I'm saying. Forget about this lifestyle. I'm saying men and just in general. You ain't gotta bring the two women ain't even never even gotta meet each other.
Right.
I'm saying when you with what you just said, which was I don't even know if I want one right now. You wasn't saying that you're not gonna date, kick it with a female or nothing like that. You saying you're not talking about being in a committed relationship.
Yeah,
so
right.
With that being said, so with that being said, I'm saying when you start talking to a woman, period, do you come in and let her know that off the rip, you're not gonna, it's not gonna be committed, and that you're not looking for commitment at this moment, you're just looking to kick it, and you ain't just gonna be kicking it with her, you may kick it with somebody else too.
Oh yeah, I mean, that'd be one of my first things I'll say to a woman. Look, I ain't looking for nothing. I'm just trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And if it blossom into something different, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaving on the table. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, I'll tell them off the rip, I ain't looking for nothing. I just was in a long relationship. I just want to be friends and be cool and have fun, whatever come with the fun. Okay. But I let them all know that, like you said, I ain't coming in like leaving the door open for you to dictate what's gonna go on. No woman, you know what I'm saying? You know what they gonna want. They want you all to themselves. So you gotta be.
That's not true.
I mean, y'all point, I mean, it's a lot of different women out there, though. You know what I'm saying? That, like you say, it ain't true for all women. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them are selfish, especially when it comes to me. I always meet the ones that don't want me to have nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think he's talking about Dana. I think he's talking about a woman who's looking for a relationship. A woman who's looking for a relationship.
All right.
And once she meets him, she's not gonna want him to talk to nobody else.
Well, I was looking for a relationship too, and I was in a relationship, and he was in another relationship, and I said to him, "You need to tell her about me,
right? Because
she need to know about me like I know about her, so we can just do what we got to do. Because I want all of us to be together, and that's it. That's how I think." I don't understand, because see, these women today really think that they are the only woman, and you're not. You're never going to be the only woman. You think you're the only woman. Soon he go outside, he's going to do what he want to do with somebody else. That's like when I had you on my show, right? And we had another host, and we had a little altercation, and she was screaming and all that. And I had to tell her, do you really and honestly think that you're the only woman? It's women like you, it's women like me that mess with your man because you think. And I'm not trying to be mean and nasty. But that's what it is today. I know I'm enough. You really think you're enough? Do you really think that you're enough? I would love to have another woman in the house with me, with mine, with ours. I need some slack. Check it. I need you.
Go in the paint. Go hard in the paint.
Listen. You go ahead. You got him whenever you got him. I need a break. Matter of fact, you want one of my nights? Listen, I cook, clean, do what I gotta do. Whatever. Let's do this, and let's do him at the same time. Don't have no time for all that foolishness, because any woman that really thinks that she's the only woman in a man's life has got to be out of her mind. My daddy told me, a man can eat steak all night, and every once in a while he want a piece of chicken. And that's what it is. It's this unrealistic people that's not realistic in their brain, that really think that they're the only woman. I want to know whose mind sleeping with anyway. I want to know her. I want to meet her. I want to talk to her. I might know her. And she might not even be, I might know her. She might be the biggest slut in the street, and you sneaking around with her. Let me meet her. I need to meet her. Okay?
So let me ask you this, Dana. What is it? Where do you think? Why do you think it's hard for? Well, I didn't say well. I'm trying to put the right question. Your mindset, as well as Tisha's mindset, Shanice's mindset. Y'all have that mindset. You had to come into that mindset at some point in your life. Why do you think it's so hard for women to understand what it is that you understand?
Some women don't know their positions. See, if a man makes you feel secure with him, You don't have to worry about it. I could walk into a room today, before I couldn't, but I could walk into a room today and there'd be 1,000 beautiful women. I'm not threatened because I know what I do with mine and I know how I give it up. You understand what I'm saying to you? So you have to know who you are with this man, where you stand in his life, but he has to make you feel secure. And you have to make yourself know your position with this man. Okay?
So you think, okay, that's good that you said that. So the responsibility of helping a woman get to that place of thought is really going to lie on the man's relations with her and how he makes her feel secure within him. But how can he do that if off the rip he already knows, or they're giving off the vibe, or they just flat out like P Money say, the girl that he was talking to, she just found out that he was just gonna be on this show, and she told him, and he started questioning him, well, do you do that?
Well, see, those are insecure women anyway. Like, again, when we was on my show, and she said, well, I know I'm enough for one man. And I said, well, I'm glad you think that. Because that's when I say, because you're the type that somebody else, right now, your man is with somebody else probably right now, since you think you're on that. It's no way in the world. I don't care. It's no way in the world that a man is, okay, if we was back in Africa, right? And we wasn't here, and we wasn't brought here, we would be somebody's third and fourth wife anyway. This is European man right now. Yeah. They making us be with one person. No, like I said, if I could have 4 sister wives, I'm fine. As long as we got a big enough house and we can do it. I don't have, especially in Atlanta right now. In Atlanta right now, you need 100% strong man. And you know what? All of us can work. He don't have to hold everything down. All of us work to make it work. It's teamwork. Okay? Yeah. We know who he is, and we know who we are, and we will be a family and be so nice, clean, don't have to worry about no diseases, none of that. But these girls today, I know, it's just these stupid women. I think they all lack, they got it going on, and it's all about them. And those are the women that's getting cheated on. I said to my man right now, you need to tell this broad about me right now. And you need to do it quick. Now, I would never go tell her, but he got to tell her. Because I'm tired of doing what I'm doing. She got to do something too. Right.
Well, he knows if he tells her, that's the end of it. That's why he got me told.
Well, that means he don't like me then. So then you just told me something then. So he don't like me then. Because I'm giving you the green light to do what you got. Listen, I'm not no slouch. I got a business, getting ready to get another business. I'm willing to let her in my life to share with me too. Okay, she's younger than me. She's much younger than me. I don't care about that. Like I said, do what y'all do. I'll come in. When you come home, the stuff is cooked, the kids is washed. We will be good. We could go get our nails, toes, hair done together. We can do all that together. We are a family. That is how it's supposed to be.
You know what? You must really love this man, because you got too much game to allow him to allow this to continue going on the way as long as it. Because you can definitely go get that with another man.
Yeah. No, but how long you been in the relationship?
Let me tell you something, girls. It's something about him. He wants that. But it's a whole nother different issue. But if you care about me, evidently you will branch your way, so you can really live the life that you want to live.
He like the other one a little more. That's all that is.
Well, he claims it's a money issue. It's a money issue.
Let the man speak. Let the man speak. P Money might have something.
But yo, P, let me say this. Yo, P, is it? Do he have to like her a little bit more, or could he be more invested? You see, it's like.
I think it might be physical attraction. It might be because he's younger.
All right, let me tell you what it is. He's married. Okay, money's at stake right now. So I didn't want to say it. He's married, so he's locked in, and right now he needs half. But I don't care about that because I'm willing to build with you. So give her what she want. Okay?
Right.
Tell me or give her what she want and let's go.
Dina, how long you been in a relationship,
He
Dina?
knows that. He knows that.
Huh?
What you're
How long
saying.
you been in a
15
relationship?
months. 15 months.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would love to have what you're saying, but he know he's not going to be able to get that with her.
Right.
So at what point, so you're basically saying about a year in, you've allowed for him to figure out where he wants to be, and you're at the point where it's like, make a decision, or you're leaving?
Right. I said that plenty of times, y'all, and I really mean that, but I don't go anywhere because I'm really feeling him, and I really knows that he can be that. We can be this. If you just put on, you don't even know, put him on board, see what she say. You don't know, like try it. But he thinks that I spend lots of time with him. I spend lots of his money. We get ready to get a house. You dig what I'm saying? So we doing all of this, and if we was a team, we might could get 2, 3, 4 houses. You understand?
You know what? Let me give you a little game. You know. No, but at the end of the day, listen, I don't want to say what I'm saying and mess your mindset up or mess his game up. I'm just, nobody should be running game, but I'm just saying, he knows that woman that he's married to is, you know, that's like me. I've been down that road. So when you know that the woman that you with is not going to do that, it sounds beautiful, and everything that you're saying is tantalizing, and it's pretty much a man's dream. But then it's all that I have with my wife and all what I've invested in these years, plus on the fact that I am emotionally attached to her. She's been my wife for a long time. So I can't, if I had to weigh the two, even though it's like I would have to live in my reality and suppress my desires.
Listen.
So that's the angle that he's coming from. My reality is this is what I've been doing with this woman. She's been my wife. We got time, equity, all these types of things. This is the woman that I desire. I like everything that she talks about. But when it comes down to having to weigh that up against longevity, family, and the time, and all that stuff. Yeah, if he ain't showed that by now, and like I said, I don't want to speak into it like that. But this is what this is about. So, from the point where I know keep it real from.
You're getting me mad right now because now I'm mad at him. Not at you. Now I'm getting mad at him because, like, how long you gonna take to see? But here ask me. You think that girl right there and me and you, no, we can't do that because this is not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to play. I'm not playing. This is a serious.
Oh, not to cut you. I get it. Yeah.
What is that? Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You're a relief pitcher.
What?
You're a relief pitcher.
All right. What is that? Because
a relief pitcher come in. A relief pitcher come in when the starter need to take a break. So in other words, you fit the outside program.
That's me, right?
I don't like that. I don't like them labels.
Yeah. Okay, but
she is his other woman. She is his other woman.
Guess what, Melanie?
She's his other woman.
No, I think he having fun with her because he feel like he could get it off with her, but he can't get it off with the other lady.
It don't even matter. It doesn't even matter if he's just having fun with her. She is his other woman. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're not labeling her nothing less than the other woman.
He's making it feel like that while they're together, but
and that's all that matters, though. Is when we're together.
No. See, it's not all that matters because she wants more. You see what I'm saying?
But women are never satisfied. Women always want more. It's never gonna be.
I'm saying Dana wants the ideal polygynous relationship. She wants that, and she don't want to just be straggling on. I don't think that what Dana wants is something that is too much. Like, I think what she wants is, and listen, if you took that program to another man, he gonna dive straight into that. But if you call it, you fell in love with and have emotions for a man who cannot handle that program. He can't handle that program. What you talking about? That's not
so what about him giving me everything I want, paying all my bills, buying me a car? What about all that? So I'm just a relief stressor. Listen, let me say something, baby. You know what I said to him one time? I said, I think you're using me. You know what he said? Well, I can use somebody much cheaper. I don't have to. He said, I can give a broad $20 or $25 and get what I want. I'm giving you thousands of dollars, Dina. I don't have to. I really believe that he loves me. I really believe he cares.
The man obviously has things for you. I'm not taking that. I'm saying he's good with you in the lane that you're in. And he can't, you gotta stay there in that lane. I need you to stay right there. I'm telling you from a man, I need you to stay right where you at.
That doesn't have to be forever though. That could just be right now. Because she's
only I want to add to that.
Go ahead, please.
I want to add to that. Because I was kind of in that same situation with Ash. Me and him were together technically for about almost a year before any I knew about us. And the approach that I took was, like they tell us in kindergarten, you get what you get and you don't have a fit. You getting everything. You got the man, you got the lifestyle, you got everything you want except for that camaraderie and partnership with that woman. If you love him the way that I believe you do, because I feel it. I feel the passion from you. So I believe that. And knowing the types of things that a man will and won't do for a woman that he cares about, I know that he cares about you. So like Ash was saying, stick to where you at, because if you ride it out in that position, it'll eventually come to fruition. Because Ash was in that position of, I'm not saying nothing because she not ready, X, Y, Z. So I just fell back like, you know what? We're going to live our life. We're going to do us. And eventually everything came out and fell into place. So get what you get. Don't have a fit. You got everything.
Everything.
You completely
Good job, Queen.
I even get more time. I spend more time with him.
Thank you.
When you know he goes home and he goes to sleep. And
you are his place of peace. Period. I don't care where he married at. You are the safe space. And don't lose that. Don't rush him. If you can't tell him right now, just relax.
Edina,
Yes.
I'm gonna say this. You winning to the point where what you're asking for can come off as selfish.
Okay.
So much that you wanting that extra step of let's work together, let's be a family, and that's not in the cards for the situation right now. It'll almost come off as selfish because you already winning. So just relax, chill, enjoy the fruits of the labor, get an extra house, get him, you and him get a whole nother woman, and then that'll balance stuff out, and y'all good.
Just one moment, one moment, guys. Not just stop the flow. Just one moment, King. One moment. We will not have any disrespect in the chat. No disrespect to anybody in the chat.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say this. That sounds good. That all sounds good, but the difference is, I let it be known at home I'm a polygynous man. So all that was just said, all that sound good, but if that man but if he ain't living the lifestyle that I'm living, if he ain't letting it be known at home, I'm a polygynous man and I'm putting this on the table, it's either gonna be the way that I'm saying it's gonna be. That's the only reason why mine was the way it was, because I let it be known and I waited, we shifted around because I love my wife. And so that was something that she had to deal with in knowing that I was going to go get another woman. And so I had to allow her to have some time to think about that. Now, like I told her from the jump, if you want to know, we can sit down and talk like adults. But if I think you're going to mess this house up, I ain't telling you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Until I get ready. So the difference is, all that sound good, but if he's not standing on polygyny, and if he's not letting it be known in his house, hey, it's either gonna be the way that I feel that because I love you. So I don't want to be out here kicking it behind your back. I wasn't doing what he's doing with you, with my wife that's on here now. I wasn't letting it just ride and I just do what I want to do and then my wife at home don't know nothing, but I'm doing all this stuff. I would have never did that. My thing was, this is how I'm getting ready to live. We've been through this before, and it's either you gonna get on the boat and you gonna ride it, or it ain't gonna happen. And then we have to go separate ways. I was willing to lose it all to gain everything.
Hey, let me ask the ladies something. Would y'all want to be in a relationship with two guys and just you?
No.
No, that's a train. No.
That's what I said.
No.
What's the difference?
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's the difference? I'm not built to take. I'm not even. That's not happening. That's
right. That's nasty.
Work. We just said because it's too much work with one. You think I want to take another one? That's how.
Right. No, and that's what the woman that was on my show said. I had two men, and I said, I just had to really calm down. I had to calm down.
Great interview, by the way. That was a great interview.
Yeah, she said
did that. That was a great interview.
Thank you. She said I had two men, but I don't like I said, you're not being disrespectful, and I won't. But this is what I don't understand about her. And I backs up what I say, and I get a show with her if she want to come and we can do this, we can do it all day, because this is what I do. But check this out. If you was dealing with women at one time yourself, what's the problem of him having sex? This is what I don't understand. If you was dealing with women too, and he said he want another woman, you can deal with women, you can have two women and he can't? Like, I don't know who you think you are. That's what I kept saying. You saw my show, right? I kept saying, who do you think you are? Why do you think that you are this special? And she never came back on my show again after that. We never had another show. Because I like to deal with realistic people. And I try to put it in your head to show you right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't care what. If a man say he don't want two women, it's because he can't handle two women. That's it. And that's it. It's no way. Right, and that's fine. That's fine. But I still want another woman in the house. So I don't care if you don't. So you need to learn how to handle two women.
Hey, Dina, do you want two women in the house because you like females, or do you just want to?
I never had a female in my life.
I did, and I want her because I like them too, just to piggyback. But go ahead.
No. But if I'm loving my man and that's what he want to do, we gonna try it too. Listen. A happy husband is a happy life. They say happy wife is a happy husband because the man is the king. I said that. The man is the king. I don't care if I make more money than him or not. He is the king of the whole.
But you know what? You're rare though. Dina, you're a rare lady just for even saying and expressing that, because society made it where the man is fourth or fifth fiddle now. You know what I'm saying? Some of these women, daddies come before them now. So the guy don't really got no place. It'd be the kids, the mama and daddy, then the guy.
See, I'm older, right? I'm 60 years old. Right. So I'm older than all these young women. And these young girls, see, these two young, beautiful women right here are smart. And they know what time it is. They know how it is out there, and it's rough. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Because y'all go ahead, one of y'all go ahead and leave and go out in that street. Y'all gonna see the time it is out there. Okay, y'all got a man to protect you and to love you, and y'all both protect and love each other. You understand what I'm saying? It's a family thing. Out there, it's play out there. All people want to do is play and have fun. And unrealistic women that think it's all about them, and they only messing, and they man ain't messing around. Are you serious?
I have a question from the chat. They said, Tony, thank you for the comment, by the way, Tony W. She said, but is that biblical?
Is what
Bible? Ain't it in the Bible that now I'm not a Bible person. I believe in God. That's it. And I'm quite sure somebody had 3 wives and 4 sheep and 2 dogs somewhere along the line.
I think they were speaking more towards the interaction of the women.
With the women to women?
Tony, can you clarify in the comment section whether you meant is poly biblical or two women together biblical?
Well, we will confirm that in the Bible, men having multiple women, that's definitely culture. That's biblical. You know, outside of biblical is culture. But as far as in the Bible, when it comes to women with women, that is prohibited. That is homosexuality. So yeah.
Okay, so we'll go back with this. I got 6 kids, 3 gay. Okay, love all of them, and God loves them too, baby. Okay, He makes no mistakes.
I got people who are in that lifestyle that I love.
Listen, He makes no mistakes. Okay, so I don't think He's gonna say, I don't like you because you gay. No, God loves everybody. He made them. He made my gay children. He made my gay friends, okay? Like I said, I never did it, but I'm going to try and do it. And if it's wrong, I say, God, please forgive me. And I'm going to keep doing it and keep saying forgive me if I make it. I mean, sorry, Miss Tony, but that's the way I feel, and that's what life is today. Because I'm quite sure it's things that you do every day that's a sin, and you ask God to forgive you. So this is how we're giving it up today, nice and raw. So next,
but, you know, I don't even want to go. I don't want to go down that road on the spiritual aspect of it all, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. I don't believe in it, but I don't condone or condemn I don't condemn nobody for what they do. For what they do. My thing is, you know, at a certain point in time in life, you know, everybody got a answer to a higher calling for themselves. And I have not died and came back and to let everybody know what it is gonna be the case on the other side. I just stick to the principles of what it is that I believe to be true for me and my family and my household, and what others do inside of their household. That's on them, and that's their business, and I don't prowl into that. But to go on beyond that.
Hold on, Beast King. I just want to pick your brain just for a second. So you mean you don't want to dive into just 2 women being together, or the threesome in itself?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I don't want to dive into the whole religious aspect of it all.
But I mean, as far as your bedroom, like, do you?
No, I mean like far as the show. I don't want to come from a religious perspective on it. You know what I mean?
I'm asking your personal view.
I want to have open dialogue. Period. Because that's one of the problems that we facing in our community, is because every condemnation is so heavy on the table, and you can't really get to a resolve in the big scheme of the whole picture of life if everybody is condemning one another. So you gotta, me being a man and understanding, and a true leader is going to have to understand that you're going to have people coming to you in all facets of ways of life. And if you do stand on a principle that you want other people to believe in the same thing that you believe in or follow you, the best way for you to get them to understand what you're saying is to accept them where they at, and then through your love and your knowledge and your wisdom and understanding, if that be the will of the Most High, it'll pull them over to what it is that you say that you stand on and you believe in. And you don't have to do that by deception or trying to force somebody or trick somebody. If it's gonna be that way, it's gonna be that way, and it's gonna come through the love that you display to them. You know what I mean? And that's the best way to get anybody onto whatever it is that you think that is the best way for yourself. They better be able to see the love demonstrated in you in order to be able to come over there where you at. Because if you come off the top with condemnation, they're not gonna be able to. They're gonna automatically shut the door on you from the
okay. Listen to this. If it's 2 women in the house with a man, and they both love a man, And I think I would automatically love her for loving what I love.
Yes.
I think I'm going to automatically love her so much because she's loving what I'm loving so much that we share. See, I'm getting really emotional right now and mad because I don't understand why he just won't do this.
Yes.
Because
But
you
Dana,
why?
hey Dana, listen, with
Because the cost of it is gonna be high.
sometimes a man. So how does the household work? A lot of people might have the two wives in there, but they don't all sleep together. You know, so
We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to. But I'm just saying, you can love somebody. I can love another woman for us knowing that we have something in common that we love so deeply. I'm not saying that we have to sleep together. Or if it did happen, we would. But I'm just saying, the love for him, he is the main focus of the head of the household. This is what I'm trying to say to you. I don't understand why he would rather just give me the majority of his time, give me what I want, give everything I want and everything, but I don't get it. So y'all need to tell me something.
P,
you're
P, will
overthinking
you
that.
tell her because I know why. P, I know
Let's
you
say
know why. P, tell her why.
Why?
I'm saying, P, tell her why you think he won't bring it all together.
Because like I say, I think that he don't want to mess up with the other lady. He said he know that he can have Dana put, and Dana's not going to budge. You know what I'm saying? But he got the other lady's not going for it. He can't even present it to her. She's gonna be gone.
Right.
You know? He know that he could string Dana along forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can have Dana doing this for another 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, she's doing herself a disservice by her mindset, by her loyalty. Like, that's what it seems like you guys are saying. She's doing her.
But I
It depends on what she wants if she's doing a disservice.
I think Dana should just play it for what it is. If you still getting all this time, don't worry about if you're gonna join all together. You still seeing them when you want to see them. I wouldn't even question it. Keep going like you're going.
That's it. He said it.
That's what you got for yourself. You know. Now that's a different.
He said it right there. You got two options. You got two options. Walk away or stay and play your position. You said that. No.
My position. I know my position.
I got a little humor with it, but it only hit you like that because you said that and it was so powerful. But you know what? It's coming back on you now.
Yeah. I know my position.
No,
I know.
This is what I mean by it. This is what I mean by it. When you say, I just don't know why he's going to do it, it's because exactly what Pete said, because I know that too. He cannot take that back the other way. He can't do it. So, but, hey, man, I love you. I love the way we vibe. I love the way we kick it. You don't give me no problems. You ain't messing what I got up at home. So just, I bless you. I give you loot. I'm trying to take care of you. I need you to stay right there. So that's your two options. It's either to me or stay where you at. And if it is for him to let his lady know at home at the right time, it'll happen and he'll do that. But for right now, I need you to what? Know your position and play it and let me run this shit. And if it'll work, I'll bring it together. But if I don't feel like what else is gonna be able to handle this, I ain't never telling you.
You know what else means? It's like this, no disrespect. It's like say you got two dogs, and one dog is a house dog, the other dog chained in the backyard. Chained to the
wrong
dog.
analogy. You don't want the dog analogy.
No,
it's real though. Listen to it.
It's no disrespect.
That doesn't offend me because I'm so strong of a woman. He's just, that's not bothering me.
You know, he being serious because I know where he's coming from. You got a house dog, and then you got a backyard. You ain't never let me out. You know, like women always keep them puppies and stuff in their purses and all that stuff. They ain't letting that puppy go outside in the backyard.
Right. And the dog that's fenced up to the backyard, he ain't never getting off the chain. He's gonna be stuck back there in the wintertime, in the snow. You know what I'm saying?
Not true.
Check this out. No, I know how to jump a fence, so I ain't gonna never be.
Let him know.
He might get hung.
I know how to jump a fence, baby. I know how to get off the chain. But see, I'm on the chain. I want to be on the chain. I want to be on the chain, baby. Okay? I want to be on the chain. And you know what? Having this conversation, I'm going to stay on the chain. How about that?
That's right.
How about that? I'm staying on the chain. Thank you.
All we saying, then if you find with your position, don't rattle it. Just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm my position. I'm gonna stay on the chain.
Right. I mean,
she's still allowed to speak her mind though. She's still allowed to say something. She didn't say she was drilling him and giving him data.
Right. You right.
I'm saying I want to ask you guys because it's two strong men we talking to, and I just asked for like why didn't so you gave me the reason why. He ain't gonna tell her. He's not gonna bring it to her because she ain't going point blank. I'm fine.
I don't believe that all the way.
I
don't believe that all the way because if it's only been 15 months and he's been with her that long. The way that I would look at it is that's too early for me to ask him to bring such a change about something that he's been doing for so long, something so different. Me, I would give a grace period of about
15 months ain't long enough. 15 months.
No, it's not. No, it's not because he's been over here much longer. This is familiar. This is a routine.
He's been over there for 18 years.
Yeah, so that's too familiar to just try to for some man to break that mold and be like, hey, this is what it is now. You got to be a certain
long time, man. 15 months is an eternity. 15 months is a long time.
So you don't even know somebody in 15 months.
If you had the same situation like right now, what I'm going on, would you take care of the dog on a chain like how he takes care of me?
I mean, both of them got to eat. You know, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just like you don't feed the dog. But, you know, sometimes you might feed the dog in the house steak and the dog on the chain might get the scraps.
Never that. Never. See, let me tell you something. First of all, I'm not going to allow certain things because I'm already upset about home, but I don't let him know that too much. You understand what I'm saying to you? So
you better not watch this episode.
You have to express yourself, though.
He gonna watch it. He gonna watch it.
Hey, y'all don't know that Dana been talking to this man all this episode. He's been talking to us. He's talking to us.
What you tell him? Tell him how many times he's walking out of the store. He walks in and out of my store all day long. He's not even letting me be in my store a day by myself. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Dana know what she's doing. She's the OG.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
I like the way she moves.
Every day, I mean, my diet has changed. When I wasn't with him, I was eating lousy. Every day, my diet has changed right now for the better because of him. He wants me to eat lamb every day. He wants me to, whatever. I eat the best. He gives me the best. He makes sure I had the best. He makes sure my lights flick up and on. He makes sure I could go to the bank. He makes sure I got gas. I don't have to work for nothing. So like I said, what's your name over here? The girl next door? She said, leave it alone. Yeah. She's right. Leave it alone. I'm like, I ain't nothing broke. So why am I gonna try and fix it? It ain't broke.
Because
Dana, let me ask you
you're trying to help him because you love him so much. You could see how much more wealth and income and how much more shit could be accomplished if you would just bring her on board. That's right. I understand the angle you're coming from. It's like
you said that's right, sweetheart. You said then y'all could feel the passion because I'm getting chills right now. And in the beginning, when B started talking, I started getting a little angry first because he said I was something. What you said I was, Bees? A what?
A relief pitcher.
A relief pitcher. But guess what? Let me tell you something. Can I say something to you? Listen, we're going to get there right now. I do him more than he do me.
Hey, David.
Listen. Nothing but listen. He tired. I'm draining him. I'm draining him. So I don't even, by the time he go home, he dragging him there. You know what I'm saying to you? He's dragging him.
When y'all both would be,
listen.
Would be pictures for one another. Because if he's spending all that time with you, and you know,
24 hours. Listen, out of 24 hours, I think we spent about 12 to 13 hours a day. You know that, B.
Oh well, you don't do his spot up. He gonna be divorced after
every day, girls. Every day I'm with him that much. He goes home to go to sleep. That's what he goes home to do. Right now he's up where he at. My business is right next door to his business. I didn't go in today because I needed a break. I said, I was laying down. I got the invite. I said, oh man, I'm going. I got to meet his wives. And I'm going on there. I jumped up real quick, just threw my head back, threw an undershirt on, and twice already he called. Where you at? You understand what I'm saying to you? Like I said, I'm good. I don't have no worries. I wait.
Where you from? Where you from? The East? Then you from the East Coast?
From New York.
I knew I hear the accent.
Yeah, I wait.
Hey,
Never did I say when I came, I said I would never go to a man that's from the country and in the military. He's the most countryest military person who I said I was. And I'm just, sometimes he say stuff that's so ignorant. I look at him and I just shake my head and I be like, can you please tell me this man that you in love with? Can you please? It's him. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. I take him with no money right now and build him up if I had to. I take him right. I would take him right.
Dana, know why you saying that, Dana? You saying that because you already know.
What?
You would have took him with no money from the beginning.
Wait, say that again.
Okay, now see, this is what.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you. Say it again, Pete.
I'm saying you understand that now because you love him, but if you met him like that with no money and all that at the beginning, you wouldn't like him the same.
Okay, you know how many men I was with that I had more bread than I took care of them for a long time and put them on the map? Okay, so I'm a different breed. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Dana, I don't be want to tell people your family.
Go ahead, say it. Okay.
I never disclose that. I never disclose your family and where you go because I don't know if you know. I don't want people to think that that's clout chasing or
right
that type of stuff. So if you don't mind being I'll say it.
Say it. I don't care.
Well,
they don't bother.
For y'all that don't know, this lovely lady, this is Waka Flocka's aunt, and also who y'all may know of Aunt Deb, and if you follow any of the street scene in Queens coming up, then you would know her brother Benny. You know, she has a legendary run, let's say so, when it comes down to you know, street politics.
Not only that, my sister's married to DJ Hurricane, the Beastie Boys DJ, Faith Evans
right.
DJ, right? Not only that, my son, I'm gonna say it even though I don't want to, my son is Frenchie. He's in jail now for something that he didn't do. But
wait. Your son is Frenchie?
Yes, he's in jail right now. So I mean,
what's your son?
Yo, man, now I'm looking at you. Look just like I did not know that, man. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
What's your son's name?
Frenchie.
Who?
Frenchie, 1017 Bricksport. That's my son.
So she, in other words, the reason why I say all of that because a lot of times when you come from a you know, when you and you know this people, when you really come from a street background, you are it's sad to say, but I'm gonna use the word blessed. You're blessed with a lot of wisdom because life hits you at a whole nother pace, a whole nother rate of speed than just the average everyday get up, go to work, come home, go to bed, cook dinner, go to bed. The street life, that's a whole nother way of having to survive. Even if you didn't have to do it and you chose to do it yourself, it's still
I've been in the street. I've been in the streets from 15 years old, guys. You dig? I've been in the street by myself from 15, and then my family told me to come to Georgia, and then that's when my son came and the music, so on and so on. But I've been in the streets. Right now, me with my store and my business, I'm legal now. You understand what I'm saying to you? Never been legal in my life. Never. It's so hard for me to, every morning I get up and I drag myself to that store because I be like, it's an easier way, but I don't do it anymore. You understand? I got bread so quick and so much faster another way. So I've been in the street, so I've been around so many men and big ballers in my family right now, and I watch how they do women. This is why I say I don't understand how women don't sit back and realize what's going on. We live in Atlanta. We know what time it is out here in Atlanta. You better get your man and be comfortable and stop acting like you don't know what time it is in Atlanta. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, how do you think that you're the only woman in a man's life? He's not looking anywhere else. They bugging. They bug. And I be trying to talk to them and talk to these younger women. Oh, you old, shut up, you old. Okay. And you're going to be miserable and sad and keep crying and saying that my man keep messing around. That's what you're going to keep doing.
So let me ask y'all ladies. Okay, yes, you are. Go ahead and put your hand. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say the fact that you came up in the lifestyle that you came up around with men who have power, money, and influence, I think that plays a major part in why you're so accepting of this lifestyle. Because so many young women, we come up around men who basically we get the message of men ain't shit. You know, we come up around men who are not on top of their P's and Q's, who don't have their stuff together, who are not men about stature, about money and things like that.
Right.
Because when you come up around men like that, then you can conform to his ways and his way that he want to live life a little bit better. So I think that's definitely a blessing. Because me coming around somebody like Ash, B, that helped change my mindset. Because had he been a lesser man, I'd be like, nah, you can't even handle life and show me nothing to even be able to get me to conform to this type of program. So I think that's got on here that changes things for women.
You girls are lucky. I'm not saying, and I'm not tooting his horn, we beating none of that. You girls are very lucky to have a man like him. And when somebody get this man in this call right here, they're gonna be lucky to have him too, because he understands. I'm just saying, when they get him, they're gonna be happy. They're gonna be happy too. Do you know sometimes a woman can make a man?
Yeah.
You can.
Hey, listen, hey Dana, let me say something real quick. The young lady down in the white, that's not my other wife. My other wife is not on it.
Okay.
The one in green
I'm available.
I'm available.
I'm available. I need a queen and a king, okay? And we all playing together.
No, but you see that?
You better quit playing.
She available. P, she available. She can work with the program. I'm just saying, P.
All right,
I mean, I'm trying to do a poly love connection at some point.
Pajama time. You already know I'm coming over for pajama time, okay?
He came down here, me and him went out. Every place we walked into, we was shutting the whole place. Hey, P, when they going crazy, like when we
going crazy.
Like we were stars or something, man.
But that's the type of man that a woman will conform to this life for. A man who stops the show without even trying, and just walk into a room and got an air about it.
Right.
I told your husband, I told him, I said, you have a certain swag about you. And he said, no. And he said, Dina, it wasn't easy. I lost a lot to gain a lot. He said it wasn't easy. But I seen his swag. You dig what I'm saying to you? I saw his swag. And I said,
that's why I got with him. Because I
But he has a swag. He has a certain kind of swag that can make a, a woman can linger and follow him because he knows how to guide and direct.
I gotta give props up like I got my swag. I don't know what I am, but like what you just said when you said a woman can build a man up. My wife that I visited all these years, she definitely assisted me in that because I can't even front. Like it was times that I got low in my life, you know what I mean, emotionally, to where though she may not even know that to be because I'm strong posterior and I come in like yo, whoa. But her being there for me it supplanted me in my confidence even more because when it was times that I couldn't do things for myself because I lacked the motivation, which probably nobody around me would ever even know because of how I walk. But she got an inside scoop to that, and so now she was able to do that for me and bring me to this point where though when I met Shayar, and then she comes in and instead of going in opposition, she just came right in and flowed with everything and learned and picked the game up. And now it's like water. It's not oil and water in my house. It's a flow of living water. You know what I mean? That just flows because it go back to what you said on that show. Know your position, so everybody know their position. She knows my position. She knows her position in my life, and I've never seen her show any signs of jealousy or envy of my wife and of y'all that's been here for the longest. I ain't never seen her show no signs of jealousy, envy, or nothing like that. So that's the reason why it works, because she came in playing her position and she understood who was already there, and she accepted that and was able to understand that it's a process for any man. It's a process for me. Shit, didn't nobody give me no instruction guide on how to deal with you. Nobody never showed me how to do that. That was something that I had to learn along the way. But I knew the only way to do it.
It's called swag.
The only way that it would work, I'm gonna let you go. I knew the only way that it would work is unless I was totally honest with myself and all the way on the table. I knew it wouldn't work.
It's called swag. It's called swag. You have a swag. You was gifted with it, and that's it. It's called swag. You have a certain magnetic field. This one right here has a magnetic field. He doesn't know it. First of all,
I do know it.
Women have to make a man. We are motivation. Like, baby, let me be your motivation. We are motivators. We make a man want to go out and do. So you have some swag, Mrs. Wives.
And Dina, you just what me and Bees always speak about. You're the lady that me and him always speak upon. You know what I'm saying? You're rare. You like a unicorn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not out there like that. No matter how much you say it, they go left. I'm from Cleveland. Me and him from Cleveland, Ohio. So,
no, I'm just kidding.
Me too.
You too. Every time I think of Ohio, I just think about pimps with big hats and big shoes and suits and Cadillacs and diamonds in the back. So good. With the gangster league. Every time.
Like men up here, so we battle. This is like we going against the men when we tell them how far women. They got the game of a man. So you know what I'm saying?
That's the way it is out here. The system has you thinking that you can just get assistance and kick the black man out the home. That's another story.
Right. Yep.
The system is showing women how to get a house and get cars and all that without the black man. That you don't need a man. The system is telling you that you don't need. I just watch it how it's going.
Yes, queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it's done. That's what it's doing. And these young girls are really thinking that they're trying to get a come up. Well, that's how they're getting down. Like, yo, what's up with your friend? He got any bread? Well, I'm coming with my. That's what they think, a come up. They not, like, I'm very. You know what I noticed? But listen to me. Right, listen to me. I walked into a club, right, and I'm with all my friends or associates, not even friends. And some of them don't even look and ain't walking like how I'm walking. But all the men are always flocking to them. And I'm like, why is nobody stepping to me? Because it's the way I carry myself. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's the way you walk into a room. It's the way how you carry yourself. And I'm like, how is she getting one? And how is she getting one? And how is she getting one? And ain't nobody saying them nothing to me.
Well, nothing. You know what? And it ain't got nothing because, I mean, just keeping it a buck, you definitely have a figure. You know what I mean? You got a figure. So, and you got a figure that men are going to look at. So it ain't that. It ain't that. It's like what you just said. A man know what he can get off on a woman.
Yeah. They feel like, hey, Dina, they feel like strength. They feel like strength.
Yeah.
They feel a strength. When they look at you, they feel a strength. You know, your energy gonna bring up a certain strength that a man, like he said, he can look right at you and be like, I can't get no sucker shit off on her. You know?
Right.
Oh,
so
all right.
Don't never think
we got another young lady. She's a young woman. She's married. I wanted to bring her on too to give her perspective. Named Marie, but I know it's on here. We can't see you on here. Your camera isn't on.
Where's she at?
Hey, boo. Hey, boo. That's my girl. Hey.
Hi, where's she at? I'm so excited.
You gotta take your phone off mute. Or do you? Oh, is she on mute? See if she on mute. No, not you, Dana. Not you. Take yours off mute, Dana. She's on mute. But you're on mute.
Marie, you're on mute.
Marquia got to come off mute. Yeah, but Dina, if you could mute while they going, because then we getting feedback from anybody that's not talking right now. Put it on mute.
Okay, so this is what I want to do.
Hey, y'all, I gotta go, y'all. It's nice talking to y'all.
All right,
P.
Okay, I'm gonna catch y'all
later.
What Melody at? What Melody at? Tell her to call me.
I'm gonna connect that.
All right.
All right, P.
All right.
Yep, sir. Yep. Yeah, so just to I definitely appreciate you coming on, Dana, because I think what you have to share, and it's good that she's told me, she's saying it's telling her she's unable to unmute. So see if there's something going on with that right there up in there. But it's this is the issue that I have with a lot of people too, because you have the women and just to give you even more peas, I would have never thought that you were the age that you said you was. I thought you was, my age, you know what I mean? Really. So you definitely have held yourself to a high stature when it come down to taking care of yourself for sure. But the problem I see is with women who are a little bit what I would say more wise than the younger sisters. They don't share this type of information or drop this type of game down to the younger sisters. So the younger sisters are just out here themselves, winging it, because the older women, they want to be like the younger women.
I want to be like honest. I want to be like me. I just want to be like me. I want to be happy, and I don't. First of all, I already told him, yo, I got 1 foot in the ground and 1 foot on the pill. Whatever builders, I'm old. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be waiting, but I mean, I'm gonna have a talk.
It's really a wait.
Right.
Wait, I think it's just marinating, because eventually if you keep giving him the same energy that you're giving him, she gonna be obsolete. Like I said, you're gonna walk yourself right on out the door. And I don't think it has anything to do with you. He could just be scared as a man. We act like men don't have fears and they don't get scared. And that's a big step. It's not because you're not everything of a woman that he wants to meet. It could be a fear in himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? saying that he's like, man, you know, I'm gonna have to start all over. And why should he shouldn't have to? Let's be clear on that. If he doesn't want to do that anymore, he should be able to separate, split the shit down the middle, and he should be able to go a separate way if you're not with it. But women, in a white man round world, he gonna go to court. She gonna say adultery, and they gonna give her anything she asked for. So it's bigger than a man just being 100. He probably got married to her before he even knew he was poly.
Right.
So that's why I be dabbling in the area of, I understand why sometimes they not saying nothing. Because I don't feel it's not fair. That's not fair. Women walk away whenever they want. You go creep, you go cheat, and they never take accountability. Never.
Right.
It's always, you weren't giving me attention. You was working too hard. Woo, woo, woo. He's just telling you, I've discovered new levels of myself. It ain't even nothing that you're doing wrong.
That's right. That's right. That's
so
right.
Why do you think that? Why do you think that is? That
Here she go.
There you go. There you go. Are you on now? Let me see.
Unmute it, Marie.
I think you got to go to your settings and take it off of privacy.
There it is.
There you go.
There you go. There you go right there.
Amen. It was gonna work.
Introduce yourself.
Okay.
No, you put it back on mute. Yeah, you put it back on mute. Whatever you did, you put it back on mute. You gotta go back to your privacy. Go back to your settings and take it off of the mute. But once she comes on, I want her to introduce herself because she's a younger sister that's in a marriage and she's for this understanding, this game, and sharing a man. But I want to know why. You know, what is it happening? What are the, if not, why, and get a perspective of why that may be the case. And meantime, in between time, we had some questions. Anybody that's in the chat, if you have a question that you would like, for us to speak on, bring it out because we're not going to be on too much longer. I see one where it said the brother's saying a man should be in charge of monitoring these platforms, find a friend, and stop using your wives for management. This was toxic feminist energy. Well, the brother, one nation that's set apart, it can only be toxic feminist energy is if I deem it to be that. You dig what I'm saying? It being our platform. So I don't really get off into none of that because you see, it be that kind of talk is the reason why there's never a full connection of understanding. How could it be toxic feminist energy on a platform with all women as for multiple men having multiple women? So that can never be that may be a little bit of feminine masculine energy to even be thinking that, because if I'm on a platform with women that and all of the women is for polygyny, that can never be toxic. You know what I mean? We just trying to get to the understanding, but I did what the brother's saying. I don't get off in all of that, but I just wanted to get the sister. Maybe we may have to have her come back. I really wanted her to come on now, but she's always welcome to be a guest and speak her story because I did want to hear it because I want to hear her.
Yeah, he just mad.
Not letting us show our video though.
Yeah,
you said it's not letting her in on the video.
There she go.
You can hear her, but you can't see us. It's saying we can't show video, but we can hear her. Marie?
Yeah, it says you cannot start your video because the host has disabled it.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's see. I'm about to go. Until then, so let the people know. So, how long have you been married?
I have been married going on 4 years.
Going on 4 years, and you say that your husband is for polygyny?
Yes. I was the incoming wife, what they call second wife. We had been married for 5 years before I met him and her. And so when I came around, I already had a 2-year-old daughter and they had a 4-year-old daughter. So when it first was approached to me and things like that, I wasn't going to get too deep, but it wasn't just a go for it thing. So it's always something to talk about with women. We're like, I understand why you don't want to do it when it's just approached to you at that moment. But I actually went through things prior to that made me, it was like a wake up call. And I was like, oh yeah, I literally have a chance to just, just take it easy. So I decided to take it a different path. It felt safer, honestly, knowing that he had already been married for a while.
Marie, you can turn your video on, Lovey.
Why do you say that, Marie? And why did it feel safer?
I don't want to just say that there are women that are with a man and they're not happy with him, because I guess there's cases that the women that stay with a man is not the best. But in this case, it was a glow to her and it was a glow to him. And when you see two people that just seem like they're at peace with themselves, and then to find out that it had been so many years, I'm like, okay, well, I don't see too many successful marriages anymore. So I felt safe with that. Like, okay, so I'm sure they had been through something, but whatever it was, they were able to be smiling now. And the approach of poly was, it was confusing, of course, because I was raised with that, but it was like, I got a child, I was 17, and a marriage was something that was ideal for me. And they had that. And it was like I was invited to that. And I was like, this is just too much, like, I don't know about this. It's too good to be true. That's what it felt like. So I didn't run with it the first time.
You came into the marriage. You came into a marriage already there.
Yes.
Oh, is the marriage still there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're already in a polygynous. You're already in a polygynous marriage.
Yes. We are going on 4 years all together. I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Now, have y'all all lived under one roof, or is it separate?
We live under one roof.
Okay.
We just had our first child in the family last year. So.
Oh, congratulations!
And how old are you? How old are you? May I ask?
I will be 24 next week.
Okay, so young sister. This is a young sister that already, and salute to your husband. You got to be doing something right. You know what I mean? It may not always be easy, and the road may not always be a clear road. But if the love is there, and the respect is there, then you can make it to the end of that road together. You know what I mean? It's just all about understanding, love, and respect. So, I will ask you this: what about what is the consensus of him, if that be the case, taking on another one?
If he was to take on another one?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm looking forward to that. I don't want to say it's just like I want to give credit to the women that are taking care of children. But I don't see how I don't have the space for it. Like I can use all the help I can get spiritually and all that. Like I enjoy having company. My wife is a bit older than me, so she's a lot more busier. So I don't see her as much as I would like to. But when we get together, like I want this moment all the time, but I have enough love to share with women. So I feel like, when that time comes around, I'm definitely gonna be like prepared. I just hope that I don't overwhelm her. You know what I mean? Because I've actually run across a couple women that are like, I can't wait for this. And then like the whole mood just changes when it actually happens, So you have to be realistic with yourself. You don't really know what's gonna happen. But my mindset is already put to like to love somebody that I know needs it when they come in here. And like, I want them to feel secure, because my husband did his part as far as, you know, opening my eyes into understanding the whole purpose behind what we're doing. He let me know, you know, you don't have to be here. Like, this was from the beginning. This is up to you. Like, I'm just letting you know I can be that if you need that. Like, you know, you can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. So it was.
Do you feel like you want to be a part of the picking process in that next woman?
Do I want to be? No, not necessarily. I trust that he has, you know, good.
Well done.
Good women, you know. If he was me and then my co-wife, like, I can just imagine the next one. You know, I'm not trying to, but I'm like, and then me and my co-wife get mistaken for blood sisters all the time. Like, we go outside today, y'all sisters, and we be like, yeah, you know, unless we want to get really technical with y'all, like right now, depending on the situation, like, we're not lying, you know what I mean? But if you really want to talk about it, we'll let you know what we mean. They'd be like, nah, y'all not sisters. We'll be like, nah, you know, but like, we share the same husband. Like, we've been around each other for years now, so we do tend to share some of the same ideas and looks. I ask her how she does certain things. That's how I learn. Like, I don't know how else I didn't want her to think I'm just, oh, I see her do it, then I do it. You know, it can seem like I'm copying, but I'm more of a, can you show me how you did that? That's how I learned how to wrap my hair.
Visual learner?
Yeah, I like that. You know, it's just, I've always wanted that. My mom and them were so, like, I'm just now getting into actually not wrapping up as much, because I was just always so, I don't know what it was about me. He told me, like, you know, you're a woman, right? Like, you
look beautiful. Look beautiful.
Just respectfully is how you come off with your words and all this. Like, I'm not outside much, because I just don't find much out there to be interesting right now. So this is the type of stuff I've been looking to get into. So I've been in the cut behind, you know, just take care of my kids and stuff like that until I get these type of opportunities. But besides that, I really do look forward to another co-wife. The ages is one thing that kind of throw us off, though. Sometimes, depending on how far apart.
How much older is she? Well, don't give her age. I'm gonna leave that. I'm about to say, how much older, you know, is she? You know, is she more than 5 years older than you?
She's more than 5 years older, yes.
Okay.
Do you prefer
so
that
you in your 20s?
wife,
Is she's entered into her next decade?
Yes.
Okay, then we leave it right there.
Yes, we were literally all in our 20s when we got together. So I'm just the only one left. Only one left right now. My hair is laced.
Well, listen.
the next wife that comes in? Like, would you want your husband to get a new wife that's around your same age or somebody older? Like, what would be your preference on that?
I feel like both ways I can learn a lot. I mean, it'd be a little more fun to interact with somebody around my age, like, you know, because being young, I think I'm still on this path to figure myself out. And 1 second, sorry.
Extremely well-rounded.
I had a phone call. Sorry, that was actually my husband. He kind of forgot I was going to be on here. So.
He was saying that. But listen, we gonna get ready to wrap it up anyway, because like we said, we wanted to keep you. Sorry that you came on late, but you always welcome to come on. You know what I mean? We definitely appreciate you coming on. We're gonna be getting this thing even more with my lovely host, you know, Melanin Legacy, Tisha, and at the girl next door, Shiar, and my wife Anaya is definitely going to be on the next show. So you know what I mean. We this one right here, we getting ready to go to a comedy show in a minute. So you know she had to get herself together when it come down to that. But
where can we find you, Marie? Where can we find Marie? Her Instagram. Where is she at?
Yeah, shout your Instagram out.
It's currently under R34L. So it's .MA. So it's real ma. It's supposed to be a 1 because it means I love you. But it's R34L.MA. I am currently just, I cleaned everything I had just recently, and I started over because I was getting so much questions about my hair and things like that. So I told them I'd start a journey about it, which is going to also
beautiful
about poly, things like that, because I did not look like this before that. So it needs to be acknowledged where man comes in with the woman and how she looks and how she feels is important. So
yeah. And Sister Dana, we definitely appreciate you, Marie. Sister Dana, you want to let them know where they can find you at, or if that's what you want to know, your business?
Okay, well, I have a store called Coffee and Cupcakes, 138 West Highway, 138 West in Stockbridge. If you guys want to come, next door from the Mexican restaurant. And my Instagram is, let me see, CGSSLM. So you can find me there. You'll see me. And Coffee and Cupcakes. That's my Instagram.
Let them know that Coffee and Cupcakes is spelled a special way.
Right, over all K's. All the C's are K's for all the C's. Coffee and Cupcakes. Y'all better come too. And if y'all need if we need a live, please, guess what? I went and I did iHeart TV, and they get ready to pick.
How did that go?
They want me. They want my show.
I believe it.
They want my show. Yes. So I'm gonna talk to them about it. So Coffee, Cupcakes, and Cougars, y'all, is gonna be on iHeart.
Yeah. I'm coming down for some coffee and cupcakes.
Come on. You guys, you're gonna be my first. You're gonna be my first show with my live audience, if you don't mind.
There you go. I'm gonna bring my wives out there to meet you.
Yes, it's okay. It's the very first show, and we're gonna be at the iHeartRadio studio, and you guys are gonna be my first show.
Love it.
That's an honor. I'm honored, man. I appreciate that. Definitely. So,
I'm coming to eat.
You got any last words you want to say? And listen, the next one that we do, I don't even want to be on it. I want the women to be on there with men. So I'm gonna help find some brothers that are against polygamy and saying that they can just be in a monogamous relationship.
Play
them over. You want us to turn them from monogamous to polygynous men?
You know you can do it.
I mean, I can talk them into it, I think.
Right, you got it. You can do it.
Yeah, try it out and see what you can do. But if you got any last words, Teach?
No, this was good.
I'm good. I met everybody. I like everybody. I love everybody. Energy. I'm real. All this did was make me love them more. I can't wait to get up and tell them how much I love them. And that's it.
I love it.
Any last words, Shion?
My last words are keep tuning in to Polynomics. We want to hear y'all voices. Even if y'all disagree, we want y'all to come in and say your piece, because it's always in love, always in respect. But this is definitely that safe space for those who are in poly, who want to learn poly. This is our safe space. This is our community. And yeah, just stay tuned in with us, because it's gonna get hot, it's gonna get bigger. So get on this train right now.
Yeah.
Well, the next one, I didn't know it was a last minute thing. If I would have known this was going to be like this thing would be flooded right now. You know that. So the next one we have in the morning is going to be flooded. And we're talking about questions.
Well, listen. Hey, Dina, you always welcome to come on, man. So you know you can be.
Okay.
Please come back.
You could be like the honorary. You know, you come in and just pop in whenever you want to. You know what I mean? And
I'm having my family. Everybody come on here.
There you go. And so listen, man, this has been a great one. You know what I'm saying? BeesP, Polygamy with BeesP. Y'all can find me on the gram at _BeesP. And listen, to all the men, I'm going to say this. This is my slogan. Listen, stand on integrity instead of laying down on a lie. You dig what I'm saying? Once again, it's the host, BeesP. And we out of here, man.
Okay.
All right, y'all be safe, man.
All right, bye-bye. All right.
Peace.